Yeah, good morning, my students. How are you doing today? How was your weekend? And I believe you really enjoy yourself. I've made it easier for you to quickly see the answers to all the quiz for the assessments and the weekend assignments. So it is now left for you to adhere strictly to the correction. Okay? Next thing I want to say is that you should also prepare very well, because the assignments can come from any of the topics we have done. Alright? So please do yourself good to always prepare it better. Alright, going for the work of today. Today we are going to look at the topic simple maintenance methods. Simple maintenance methods. Alright? And of course, my name is Jagede Olatubosun, if you are getting to know me for the first time. Alright, let's move forward to learning objectives. Learning objectives. So today, our learning objective will focus on number 1, definition of maintenance, 2, types of maintenance, and 3, you should be able to discuss the maintenance of common electrical goods. Now, the definition of maintenance. Definition of maintenance. So, now, if you ask yourself what is maintenance, okay, some of you'll be thinking, oh, it is a way of keeping things safe. No. It is a way of taking care of something. It is even more than that. Alright? So let's now look. What is the real meaning of maintenance? The real meaning of maintenance. Number 1, it is any activities such as tests, measurements, replacements, adjustments, and repairs intended to retain or restore a functional unit in or to a specified state in which the unit can perform its required functions. That is what we call maintenance. Alright, look at the keywords here. You have to master them. Now, we can also say maintenance is all actions taken to retain material in a serviceable condition or to restore it to serviceability. It includes inspections, testing, servicing, classification as to serviceability, repair, rebuilding, and reclamation. All these can be termed as maintenance. Once again, take note of all the encompassing words that I marked on the screen. All these encompass what maintenance is. Now, what are the types of maintenance? Types of maintenance. The one we are seeing now is corrective maintenance. Now, corrective maintenance comes from the word to correct something quickly. Okay, when you discover that, oh, there is a fault in it, quickly correct it. Now, corrective maintenance is implemented right after a defect has been detected. Once you detect an error in any machine or any tool, the first thing you must do is that you need to correct it. That is corrective maintenance. The error detected might make the machine to work sometimes, but the efficiency might not be 100%. That doesn't mean you have to continue using it like that, since it is still usable. Quickly, you do what? You make correction. That is corrective maintenance. Okay? And what is the objective of this? It is to make the piece of equipment work normally again, so that it can perform its assigned function. Alright, that's why we perform corrective maintenance. Now, next thing here is that corrective maintenance can either be planned or unplanned, depending on whether or not a maintenance plan has been created. You know, there are some goods. They've scheduled a particular time for their maintenance. Some can come in every 6 months, depending on their usability. Some comes in 1 year, some comes every 2 years, some come every 2 years, some come every 3 years. So when that is planned maintenance. But on plan one, it might be that the defect just surface. You didn't plan for it, but anyway you have to do it in order to keep the tools moving forward in its assigned work. The second types of maintenance is preventive maintenance. Note the key word, preventive, that is to prevent. What is this preventive maintenance? Preventive maintenance is applied by technicians, teams, and managers before any breakdown or failure occurs. How you get that? The moment you notice that this machine has taken a long time before it is being serviced, quickly do what? Service it before it starts developing any fault at all. Okay? So this process helps machine or any tool to have long life, and you will enjoy it. Now, its aims is to reduce the probability of breakdown or degradation of a piece of equipment, component, or spare part. In fact, preventive maintenance will save cost. It will save you cost, because you are not giving room to any part, the spare part of the machine, to break down before you quickly work on it. Alright, this is the best types of maintenance, and it should always come first in the ranking of maintenance. The next type of maintenance is predetermined / predictive maintenance. What does it mean? To predetermine something, it means on your own, you just decide to work on a tool or machines that have been working for a long time. And, in this predictive maintenance, you also make sure that you carry out or you follow the rules and suggestions created by the manufacturer. Okay? Instead of adhering strictly to the rules of maintenance team, you can ask, what is maintenance team? Okay, who are maintenance team? They are a group of people that work on varieties of machines or equipment that are being used in our organizations. Okay, they are maintenance team. Okay, they have knowledge of correcting errors or faults in the equipment. Okay, so you don't, in this kind of maintenance, the maintenance team, we have to even follow the rules suggested by the original manufacturer. Okay. Now, in order to implement such maintenance, teams have to take the part's history into consideration and keep track of the past failures. They are therefore able to identify the time ranges during which a piece of equipment might break down. Okay? It is their duty here to ensure that they keep track of the past failures that the equipment has developed, and they keep track of the times the failures occur, so that they will follow the routine in order to plan and prepare for maintenance of the equipment, so that they will prevent the reoccurrence of the faults in time to come. Next, now let's now look at how to maintain electrical appliances. If you have not bought one, I believe your parents have many electrical appliances, and I know that some of you can operate it. If you can operate it and enjoy using it, then there is need for you to also know how to maintain all these electrical appliances. Let's go. Now, the first electrical appliance we are considering is radio. How are we going to maintain this? But before then, what is radio? We all know that a radio is an instrument used to receive messages without wired connections, but through electromagnetic waves. That is, you don't need, for example, you are in Lagos, want to connect to 5G FM. Okay, do you need wire from the station to your radio? No. All you need to know is that you connect with the help of electromagnetic waves. Alright, now how do we care for radio? Number one, you must dust it every day with stuffed clothes. Some of you that know that your radio, you will see your TV set, your DVD, whatever, dirty, filled with dust, you'll just be watching it. That's a bad habit. You have to dust it. Okay? Then clean delicate parts gently. You know, all the parts that can easily fracture, broken, you ensure that you clean them gently. 3. If the radio battery operated, at least if the radio is battery operated, you have to remove the cells whenever they have worn out, or when you are not going to use the radio for a very long time. You remove the battery. And don't try to tamper with the electrical components or parts. You say, I want to learn how to repair radio. No, you don't learn from home. All you need to do is make sure that you become an apprentice with somebody, or you learn online, and make sure that you are certified before you can do that. Next, electrical goods is CD and DVD player. I know all of you love watching film. So if you love watching film, then you must love maintaining the appliance that you use for watching films. A CD, what is the meaning of CD? Compact disc, okay? A CD or DVD player is an instrument designed to play CDs and DVDs and supply music for entertainment. Now, how do we maintain music players? Number one, first thing you do is that when you buy it, you read through the manual instruction and follows all the directions. That's number one thing. 2, if you want to play any music, you have to select the correct speed for any particular records. Every record, for a record, it has its own speed. Some can be 128 kb per s, some 300, 320, depending on the range. Okay, 3, record pins should be cleaned and changed when it is bad. Should be cleaned and changed when it is bad. Then, now, before we leave that one, The DVD players, you can also clean it. Okay? Ensure that the CDs are cleaned before you put them into DVD players. Okay? Then you ensure that when you are not using it, you disconnect it from the plug. Okay? You disconnect it from the plug. Okay? Those are the few maintenance instructions for DVD players. You can read others from the manual. Now, care of music players. You change battery if it is bad. Check record pins for dust and clean it. Dust it from time to time. Now, the refrigerators. Okay, it is a device for keeping the food items cool. It is used to preserve food items. Now, how do we care for refrigerators? Number one thing you need to do is to follow the manufacturing instructions strictly. That is, you have to read the manuals. Read the manuals and understand it before you start using it at all. Okay? And if you don't have the manual, maybe your dad and my mom has bought it for some years back. All you need to do is go to internet, go to the website and check the manuals there. You have it all right. Then 2, you must arrange the foods in a way so that air can circulate through it. Then, if you have milk and butter in it, make sure that you cover them so that they will not absorb bad odor, which can affect other food items kept in the refrigerator. Then you make sure that any foods maybe that are spent 3, 4, let's just say 2 weeks, if they are bad, should be removed immediately so that it will not contaminate others. Then make sure that sometimes you wipe the inside with damp clothes, and you can use bicarbonate of soda as detergent. Then you wash occasionally both inside and outside of the refrigerator. And lastly, that's what we call defrosting of refrigeration. You know, if you are in a part of the world where you always have electricity every time, you will see that it will get to the point that your freezer or fridge will be filled with ice, to the point that you won't even have enough space to keep your food. All you need to do in that place is to defrost it. How do you do that? Remove all food items present in the freezer or the refrigerator, and make sure that all the ice get melted. Okay? Do not try to use knife to scratch the body of the refrigerator or freezer, because you will damage it. Alright? Now let's move to pressing iron. Pressing iron is usually used to keep the surface of the clothes we wear smooth and straight. How do we care for them? Number one, you disconnect it when it is not in use. Disconnect it from power outlets when it is not in use. Do not put it in water when it is not in use, or when it is in use. You see, you say, the iron is too hot. Let me quickly put it in water. Because you might experience electric shock or electrocution. Then make sure that the surface is always clean, because when it is not clean, you are at risk of getting your clothes materials dirty. Then these are the picture of electric pressing iron, charcoal pressing iron. Then air conditioned. I know some of you want to enjoy coolness environment, cool environments, and coolness of the atmosphere. You can only get that through air condition. So air conditioner appliances installed at homes, offices, cars, surgery rooms in hospital, and other places for cooling, while also protecting the space from dust. Air conditioning appliances are always equipped with connections for intake and exhaust. Now, how do we care for air conditioner? Let's look at it. Number one, ensure that you follow the maker's directive. That is, you follow the manuals. 2, after a period of use, the air conditioner collects a lot of dust. You have to switch it off from the outlet socket and use soft cloth to dust it all over. Then if it has mechanical fault, it refers to the maker on experienced air condition repairs. Okay, these are the air conditions, the fan. This is where dust can accumulate you, and this is the splitter of the air condition. Now, fans. So a fan is a device or an instrument which rotates when switched on, giving a current of air for ventilation. We have 3 types of domestic fans. There are table fans, the standing fans, and the ceiling fan. You have them in your house. Now, care of fan. So use fan according to maker's instruction. So when the fan is not needed, it should be switched off. To clean the fan, open the guard and dust the blades and every other part. First dust, then clean with a damp cloth and dry very well. Whenever the fan has mechanical fault, make sure that you call upon the experienced technician to help you do the repairing. Now, this is a standing fan, table fan, ceiling fan. Now, maintenance of television set. General maintenance. You switch off and remove connection to the mains by removing the plug. 2, cleaning regularly with damp cloth. 3, allow experienced technicians to carry out repairing in order to avoid electric shock. Okay, this is a repairer working on the television. It's a good technician. I don't know, I just guess it is. Then this television. Then let's go through what we have done for today. Okay, our lesson check. Okay, as you have been doing it, take your piece of paper, write the answers to these questions. What is maintenance? State 3 types of maintenance. State for electrical appliances at home and offices. And write the procedures for maintaining and caring for it for them as it is required. Now, I leave you with further reading. You ensure that you read, or you go through all these links. Try to go through them, please. Sometimes I will give you questions. I will give you quiz questions on this. I want to know if truly you always visit the link. I will give you quiz questions for them. Okay? Type the address on the Chrome Omnispot bar, and you are going to get answers to what we discussed. All right. I know that you still need to keep hold to the rules of lockdown, the rules laid down by the Nigerian government. Ensure that you maintain good hygiene. Okay, follow all the instructions. Keep yourself safe. Remember, it is God that saved you. I'll see you for today. I'm going to see you next time. I love you. Make sure you do your assessment. Bye-bye. Goodbye.